Okay, Nishant, and let's go ahead with your mock for your upcoming interview at NPCIL. So
Yes.
first of all, introduce yourself briefly to us.
My name is Nishant Kumar. I am from Devghar, Jharkhand. I did my schooling from Geeta Devi DAV Public School, Devghar, Jharkhand, and plus 2 from Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapit, Devghar, Jharkhand. I have completed my BTech Chemical Engineering from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun, Uttarakhand, with an overall CGPA of 8.6. Coming to my academics, I did my summer internship from Philips Carbon Black Limited, Mundra. Apart from the academics, I am the member of NSS UPS during my college days. My hobbies are playing games and sports, especially cricket, volleyball, badminton, and I am athlete also. That's it from my side.
Okay. So do you have any idea when NSS was established?
No, sir.
Can you name a few volleyball players at national level?
One player is Okra, and the Indian captain of volleyball is from South Indian player. I don't know exactly the name of him.
Okay.
Rakesh.
Okay. Okay, Nishant. So when did you complete your BTech?
In 2021.
2021. Okay. So what are you doing after that?
I am preparing for GATE.
So why? What is the purpose of preparing for GATE?
For getting means job in companies like NPCIL. So it is the must qualification to qualify GATE first.
Okay. So why you want to get into NPCIL?
See, I generate interest to join NPCIL during my college days, and also I have done my project related to which are useful in the working of NPCIL plant. And also NPCIL is an Indian PSU which gives electricity to our society. So I also want to join NPCIL and serve for the society.
Okay. So how do you think that your this domain from mechanical engineering, sorry, chemical engineering,
Yes, sir.
is going to be useful in NPCIL?
Sir, mainly nuclear reactors are used, heat exchangers are used, which is completely related to the heat transfer. So that's why chemical engineering is important in this
Okay,
in the
heat exchangers.
NPCIL.
What else?
And reactors,
So where do you find the role in reactors?
nuclear reactors.
So what role do you find?
For means uh, for the generation of heat, the reaction takes place that uranium is reacting with the neutron in the nuclear reactor itself,
Oh,
sir.
that is okay, but how do you see your role? So that reaction, even the physics student will tell the okay that this is a reaction taking place, so I am the right candidate.
So I am able to maintain the temperature of the nuclear reactor.
Mm-hmm.
I am able to maintain the temperature and the safety of the nuclear reactors by knowing the mechanism, how to maintain the temperature, how to maintain.
Okay. So what do you know about NPCIL? Can you tell me something about NPCIL?
Yes, sir. NPCIL is an Indian PSU which is generally for the generation of electricity. NPCIL was founded in 1987 under the Companies Act of 1956. It is governed by the Department of Atomic Energy, There are currently 22 nuclear reactors in India at different places, such as Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, etc. It is not from up to 2020 up to 2019. It generally generates an electricity of 6,780 megawatts of electricity. But in the in upcoming future, it is going to increase up to 22,480 megawatt of electricity by the year 2031.
So how much is this of the total power that is getting generated in India?
Nowadays, 3.11% of the total power generation by the nuclear reactors in India nowadays.
So which is the biggest reactor in India?
Thermal power plant. Thermal
No,
reactor.
no. I'm saying which is the biggest reactor in India? Nuclear reactor in India.
In Tamil Nadu, 800 megawatts of electricity is generated in this nuclear reactor.
What is that location?
I am not exact, but I can guess that it is Tamil Nadu.
So can you name a reactor which is near? Sorry, can you name a nuclear power plant which is near to you?
In Uttar Pradesh.
What is the name?
Narora, Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. So under which ministry NPCIL comes?
Departments of Atomic Energy.
Who is heading that?
Mr. S.K. Sharma.
No, SK Sharma may be heading NPCIL, right?
Yes, sir. I don't know, sir, at this time.
Okay, Nishan, now over to Nikhil, sir. So at the end, I will give you the feedback, okay?
Okay, sir.
Hello, Nishan. How are you?
I am fine, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. So you have done your internship in PCBL, right?
Yes, sir.
So what did you learn there?
First of all, I learned how to manufacture carbon black, and then how I came to know about the different problem faced by the carbon black industry. That that is the study. That is the reduction of fines and lumps in the product. This was my project during my internship. So I then came to know about the different problems faced by the carbon black industry, and then I proposed a solution to reduce the problem faced by the carbon black industry.
Okay. So what are the different problem they are facing?
The problem faced is the production of fines and lumps in the carbon black product, which leads to loss for the industry.
Okay. So how did you eradicate this problem?
So I proposed many solutions. Uh, about 70% of the problem that is the generation of fines and lumps is in the pelletizing operation. It is one of the part for the manufacturing. In the by maintaining the proper flow consistency of carbon black from the surge bin to the pelletizer, and by maintaining the proper flow rate of the molasses, which acts as a binder, it can be reduced about 10 to 15% of the fines and lumps in the product. Also, carbon screw conveyor should be replaced by the belt conveyor, because screw conveyor uh, uh, has many attrition problem, and it generally increase the fines and lumps in the product. And uh, also attrition test must be performed regularly to identify where is the problem, and where the carbon black where the fines and lumps is produced. And these are the some solutions, sir.
Okay. So after
Proper
considering your solution,
yes,
the amount of lumps and those parts will be like removed. Are you
Yes,
sure?
yes, sir.
Okay. What do you mean by carbon black?
Generally, carbon black is a material which is produced by the incomplete combustion of heavy petroleum products such as incomplete combustion of heavy petroleum products such as coal tar, FCC tar, ethylene cracking tar. It is used in generally in tire industry.
Okay. Okay. So what are the raw materials they are using in PCB?
Sir, FCC tar, coal tar, ethylene cracking tar.
Okay. So how it is converted into carbon black?
Due to the incomplete combustion in the reactors, the temperature is around 1900 degrees Celsius. Then carbon black fluffy particle is formed. Then it is sent to the process bed collector where the toxic gases like SO2, CO is removed. Then it is sent to the pelletizing part.
How SO2 and CO are removed?
By using the process bed collector, it is generally a membrane shaped, which only allows the gases to pass, and the carbon black particles are stuck on the surface of the process bed collector.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Then it
Okay.
is
Tell
moved to the pelletizing operation where binders such as molasses and water is mixed to maintain the to make the small pellets. Then it is sent to the dryer where moisture is removed, and to making compact pellet, moisture is removed into the dryer. Then it is stored in the silo, and then it is meant for the packaging.
Okay. So what is the production rate in PCB?
Production rate in my plant, the production rate is approximately 60 ton.
60 ton.
Hmm.
Okay. What is the difference between 1 ton and 1 metric ton?
1 ton is equal to 100 kg, 1000 kg. 1 metric ton. I don't know exactly, sir.
Don't know.
Yes,
Okay. Have you heard about 1 BTU? What is BTU?
yes, sir. British means it is the unit of heat.
Unit of heat. Okay. Can you define it?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Tell me about your BTech project.
My minor project is the means separation of separation of benzene from the benzene cyclohexane mixture, and my major project is the thermal design and optimization of cell and tube heat exchanger.
Optimization of silent heat
Cell and
exchanger.
tube heat exchanger, yes, sir.
And minor project was separation of benzene from.
The benzene cyclohexane mixture.
Okay. So why you are separating the benzene from that compound?
Because benzene is a carcinogenic material. It
Okay.
so it pollutes the final product, and also means it decreases the efficiency of the product.
How?
Because cyclohexane is mainly used in many industries for making of nylon 6, which is used for making clothes and many other things. So it generally reduces the product quality.
So what are your methods to separate this benzene from benzene cyclohexane?
There are many methods such as pervaporation and liquid extraction and steam distillation, but we choose liquid extraction.
Okay. Why not pervaporation?
Because membrane formation is one of the difficult tasks. That's why we went for the liquid extraction.
Okay. So what was your solvent in liquid extraction?
Uh, my solvent is benzene ethylene glycol and CTAB, cetylene triethylene, CTAB and ethylene glycol.
Why that solvent, particular solvent? Any specific reason?
Because it
अच्छा, मेजर प्रोजेक्ट आपका बताइए, क्या ऑप्टिमाइजेशन ऑफ सेलेंटिव में क्या ऑप्टिमाइज किया आपने?
first of all, in selective, first of all, we read the different methods for the design of selective heat exchanger, but we choose Kern's method for the designing. Then
क्या क्या
after
मेथड पता है? और क्या क्या मेथड, और क्या क्या मेथड है?
Bell-Delvere method.
डिफरेंस क्या है दोनों के बीच में?
We choose Kern's method because it is very simple to apply, and it gives more accurate result.
Kern's
That's why
method.
we choose. Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between Kern's method and Bell's method?
Yes, sir.
नहीं पता है? ठीक है, तो Kern's method कैसे यूज करते हैं, बताओ, स्टेप बताओ Kern's method.
First of all, we choose two fluids, kerosene and crude oil. For that, we generally means stored many data such as mass flow rate, such as the specific heat of kerosene and crude oil. Then we went for the different necessary calculations for the design, such as for the calculation of flow velocity and number of tubes per pass. Then we calculated.
ठीक है, आपको सब प्रॉपर्टीज, फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज मिल गया, केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज मिल गया, सब हो गया, क्या ऑप्टिमाइज कैसे किए बताइए? सब मिल गया आपको, क्या कैलकुलेट करके कैसे पता चला ऑप्टिमाइज हो गया?
Then we calculated the heat transfer coefficient for both the cell and tube side. Then we calculate the overall heat transfer coefficient. And after calculating the overall heat transfer coefficient, we then means compare the data that was in the literature, and if the error between the calculated and the data available is less than 33%, we can go for the design. And also the pressure drop for both the cell and tube side heat exchanger should be less than 80 Pascal. So when we choose different values, then our data comes at 27.9 kilopascal for the tube side and 48.9 kilopascal for the cell side. Then we can also go for the design. And after that, we optimize by calculating the cost of making the cell and tube heat exchanger. Then it came around 3.92 lakhs, which is far better than other cell and tube heat exchanger used in the literature, used in the previous.
नहीं, तो आपका तो एक हीट एक्सचेंजर कैसे परफॉर्म कर रहा है वो तो आपको फ्लूइड प्रॉपर्टीज के ऊपर में भी डिपेंड करेगा। तो आप वैसे स्पेसिफिक फ्लूइड लेके कर दिए आप, तो उसमें कैसे डिसाइड कर लिए कि वो मतलब ये ऑप्टिमाइज हो गया, दूसरा फ्लूइड के लिए कुछ और रिजल्ट आएगा?
No, sir. We choose for the cell and tube heat exchanger in atmospheric distillation unit, and for that unit, this is the most desirable one.
This is the most desirable.
Yeah.
Kerosene liquid is most desirable.
No, means heat exchanger that is used in
no, heat exchanger is okay. Heat exchanger is okay. I am talking about you are using the two types of liquid, right?
Yes, sir.
One is kerosene and second one is
crude oil, that is generally used in atmospheric distillation unit.
Okay. ठीक है, okay. Okay, I'm done from my side. ठीक है, मैं आपको अभी फीडबैक दे देता हूँ, ठीक है? एम आई ऑडिबल निशांत?
यस सर।
ठीक है, आपने जो भी इंटर्नशिप किया है, इंटर्नशिप के बारे में और अच्छे से देख लीजिए आप।
Yes,
क्या
sir.
क्या उसका प्रोसेस है और आपका क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है उसमें। थोड़ा कंक्रीट रहिए। आप जो भी सॉल्यूशंस दिए हैं, सब सॉल्यूशंस का एक रीजन रहेगा। ठीक है, मतलब जो भी लम्स, जो भी आपका एग्रीगेट्स जो भी वहां पर जमा हो रहा था, इसमें भी होगा। ठीक है, कितना मिनिमाइज हुआ क्या होगा तो अलग है। फिर जो आप बोल रहे हैं कि कन्वेयर बेल्ट स्क्रू से हटा के ये वाला यूज करेंगे, तो उसके लिए भी आपका, उसके लिए भी इनपुट लगेगा उसमें भी, है ना। इंडस्ट्री इनपुट लगाएगा उसके लिए भी, तो उसका वो कॉस्ट एनालिसिस करके बता रहे हैं कि आप बस सॉल्यूशन बता दिए हैं।
एक्चुअली
ठीक है, जो सॉल्यूशन
सर,
बता रहे हैं तो कॉस्ट एनालिसिस करके।
एक्चुअली सर
हाँ,
माय
बोलिए बोलिए।
this is this is my online internship. That's why I am not able to visit to the plant because of corona pandemic. So only I have to means my task is to propose this some theoretical solutions to optimize the production of pencil lamps in the carbon black product.
हाँ, तो ये भी थ्योरेटिकल सॉल्यूशन ही है ना, कॉस्ट एनालिसिस तो थ्योरेटिकल सॉल्यूशन ही है।
Yes sir.
आपने तो किया है ना अपना इसमें ऑप्टिमाइजेशन में, तो बोल रहे हैं आप कॉस्ट एनालिसिस किए हैं, तो ये तो
वो तो
थ्योरेटिकल ही
हीट
किए ना।
एक्सचेंजर में किए थे सर।
हाँ, तो थ्योरेटिकल ही तो किए ना।
यस सर।
इनपुट लगाए आप कहीं पर, कितना पैसा
Yes.
लगाए और पता चला आपको कितना हुआ क्या नहीं।
नो सर।
और प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में भी देख लीजिए, अगर दोनों बताना है आपको, माइनर मेजर दोनों बताना है, तो पूरा अच्छे से पढ़िए उसको। कहाँ क्या एप्लीकेशन है, क्या क्या नहीं है। हीट एक्सचेंजर बता रहे हैं सेलन टिप, तो सारा टाइप हीट एक्सचेंजर का पढ़ना है आपको। ठीक है, हीट एक्सचेंजर क्वेश्चन, उसके ऊपर में क्वेश्चन बहुत सारा आएगा। ठीक है, ओके ओके सकलानी सर, आई एम डन फ्रॉम माय साइड।
Okay, so let me just give you the feedback now, Nishant. So just a minute. आपने हॉबीज बताई, थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया होना चाहिए आपको, राइट। जैसे आपने एनएसएस में आपने कहा, तो किससे रिलेटेड है, कब इस्टेब्लिश हुआ, थोड़ी सी बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशन। तो कुछ एक जनरल क्वेश्चंस हो सकते हैं विच यू मस्ट नो। जो आपने बताया उसमें से एकदम पूछ लेगा। यू मस्ट बी रेडी विद देम, राइट। उनको अच्छे से एक बार देख लो। एंड क्यों एनपीसीआईएल ज्वाइन करना चाहते हो, कोई और प्रोजेक्ट और पीएसयू क्यों नहीं। ठीक है, तो लिंकेज क्रिएट करो कोई, वाई एनपीसीआईएल, कहाँ कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हो। जैसे आपने कहा केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग में जैसे हीट एक्सचेंजर्स का यूज है।
यस।
फिर और भी कुछ एरियाज हैं जो आप आइडेंटिफाई कर लो कि आपको लगता है कि इन एरियाज में मैं कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकता हूँ, राइट, जहाँ डायरेक्ट यूज रहेगा केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग का। सो उनको आइडेंटिफाई करो, उनको रिलेट करने की कोशिश करो। ठीक है। एंड एनपीसीआईएल के बारे में तो खैर आपको आइडिया है, आई थिंक एनपीसीआईएल की बेसिक नॉलेज है आपको, ठीक है, नो इशू। तो दो तीन चीजें हैं कि एनपीसीआईएल के बारे में नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, जस्ट गो थ्रू दैट, ये आपको वैसे भी थोड़ा आइडिया है। और दूसरा, क्यों आपको क्यों ले, वो आपके पास क्या है ऐसा जो कि उसके लिए सुटेबल है। तो यू विल से एक तो टेक्निकल जो नॉलेज स्किल सेट है जो आपने एक्वायर किया, वो हेल्पफुल रहेगा वहां, उससे रिलेट करो। ठीक है। और कहाँ कहाँ आप कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हो, तो जैसे आपने अलग अलग एरिया स्टडी किए होंगे, उन सब्जेक्ट्स को रिलेट करने की कोशिश करो जो न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट में आपका यूज होता है। ठीक है। सो इसके ऊपर थोड़ा सा वर्क करो, आई थिंक रेस्ट इज फाइन, आई। ठीक है। और आपको निखिल सर ने फीडबैक दे दिया, उस फीडबैक के ऊपर काम करो।